Hello, beautiful human. Welcome to Flow with Freddie. I am Freddie. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into our very short, super restorative, extremely loving rest practice. Grab two yoga blocks or two like couch pillows or something to put underneath your knees if you would like. And I also put down a blanket, just covered my yoga mat with a blanket. So please feel free to do that as well. And then let's get started in a reclined butterfly pose when you're ready. All right, so if you brought your props, bring them with you. And then soles of the feet come together, knees go wide, and then bring your props underneath your legs, underneath your thighs. So for me, I like to lay down and then kind of situate them. Ah, yes. There we go. Ah, and then yogi's choice. You can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. You can bring both hands to your hip creases. You can bring your hands to your sides, palms face up or down. Wherever you are, make sure that your elbows are far enough away from your body. What I mean is, let's resist this shape, right? Where the elbows are really close to us and like our wrist is kind of lifted up. Let's really allow everything to soften and use gravity to help, settle us into the shape. And then right away, soften your jaw. Let go of any tension in the face. Same with the toes and the rest of the body. And we're going to be here for a generous amount of breaths. So get nice and comfy and close your eyes. And do your best to give the thinking mind a break. And I know that that is a practice in itself, giving the mind a rest, right? But we can use the breath as a tool for doing so. So every time your mind begins to wander, come back to your breath. Notice how you're breathing. Can you slow it down at all? Can you elongate the exhales? Because we know that long exhales sends a signal to our brain to slow down, to relax, and that we are calm, we are safe, which you are. Your yoga practice has your back. Literally, like look at what we're doing here. This is amazing, my friend. Some people are at work right now, and here you are supporting yourself. It's amazing. That's a superpower. Not everybody is capable, so be proud of yourself. A few more breath cycles. Make them long, smooth, and soulful. So bring the soul. That's what I love about yoga too. The spiritual aspect of it, right? That's why we do yoga. It's not to get fit. It's not to just get big muscles, although that is a side effect, right? Allow the body to mirror the mind. It's not always easy, but it gets easier with practice. Awesome. Take one more inhale. And one more exhale. Softly, slowly release the props from your legs. And then extend the left leg out long. Keep the right leg where it is. Maybe you bring the sole of the foot in towards the left thigh. Allow the feet to be heavy, soft, no engagement. Arms are heavy as well. Reclined Vrksasana, reclined tree pose. And then from here, excuse me, we're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh and then kick up off of the toes, bend through the left knee and interlace your fingertips behind the left leg. Reclined pigeon pose, rock side to side. And now you can find a little activation through the feet. Feel a stretch in the back of the right hamstring, the upper right hamstring, maybe the outer right hip. Then breathe, inhale. Exhale, softly lift your nose up towards your shin. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Then if you would like, straighten through the left leg. And then rebend. And straighten. And rebend. And one more, soften your jaw, soften your shoulders. And bend, release. Left toes kiss the earth. Keep the crossing of the legs. And then allow everything to fall over towards the left. Maybe you push on this right thigh. Give it a little press away from self. Soft twist. Breathe, inhale. And exhale out. Begin to come back to center, uncross, extend the right leg out. And then bring the left sole of the foot in to kiss the right thigh. Soften everything. Reclined Vrksasana, Supta Vrksasana. And then cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Bend the right knee, kick up off the toes and interlace behind your right leg. Press your right or your left elbow, into your left thigh, and then maybe you rock side to side. Enjoy this. Activate through the feet. Notice where you feel the stretch. And then pause. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Stay here breathing or extend through the right heel. And straighten. Or bend. And straighten. Now straighten. And bend. And one more, straighten. And rebend. Release. Right foot plants. Keep the crossing. Allow the legs to fall towards the right. Maybe you push on the left thigh, the left knee. Breathe like you love yourself here. Inhale in. And exhale out. Slowly release. Come back up. Uncross. Plant the left foot. Bridge lifts. Plant your palms. Snuggle your shoulder blades together. Or at least, kind of just find a little bit of activation through the upper body a little bit. And then when you're ready, your heels should be not kissing your glutes, but close enough that maybe your fingertips can graze the backs of your heels. Then when you're ready, press into your feet. Lift your hip points up. Shins go forward. Hips lift. Chest towards chin. Chin towards sky. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale slowly. Soften back down to the earth. And then press down to lift the hips. Inhale in, maybe you lift your toes. And exhale, softly lower. One more inhale to lift. I almost said interlacing, but we are going to interlace here if you want. So press into the feet, lift your hips up, and then maybe you walk your shoulders even closer together so that you can interlace your fingertips. Press the hands down to lift your hips up a little bit more. Big breath in. And exhale out. Stay here. If you would like to maybe lift the right knee up, extend through the foot, bend the right knee, and bring it down. Readjust, shift, lift the left knee, extend, rebend, and lower. Bridge pose. Inhale and lift. And exhale to release. Awesome job. Yogi's choice, extend the legs out long. Or maybe you find constructive rest, bringing the hips wider than the hips and then allowing the knees to come in towards one another until they kiss. Wherever you are, just find a comfortable resting pose. Preferably traditional shavasana, but hey, it's your practice, man. You do what feels good. And then breathe. Be heavy for these last few rounds of breath, these last few moments on your mat. Thank you so much for taking the time and the energy to focus on yourself. When we do this, we're really creating waves and ripples that are touching other people. So trust that. Trust that a little goes a long way. It does not have to be a vigorous asana practice to be beneficial. In fact, if you're looking for mental health, this is the stuff you want to be doing. So thank yourself for being here. Thank yourself for showing up. And then softly bring the hands together. With your eyes closed, bring your thumbs up towards your third eye. Take a final inhale in. And exhale out. Thank you so much, my friends. Namaste.